When several operations occur in an arithmetic expression, we need rules to indicate the order in which operation should be carried out first. These rules can be summarized using the acronym BODMAS. Brackets of division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. Click on each of the following questions to see how they are worked out using BODMAS. To move around the maze, type in an answer and click Submit button. For each correct answer, you can make one move in the maze. Can you help the crocodile to get to the big crown in the maze? You need 8 moves altogether. Can you find the missing number in the following sentence? We can present the sentence using a flowchart. To find the missing number, we use the strategy of working backwards. Since adding 14 is the last operation, we first subtract 14 from 140. Next, we divide 126 by 7 and get 18. Finally, we subtract 18 from 105. The missing number is 87. Let's try one more question together. First, we need to simplify the problem by evaluating the expression on the right side. Can you find its value? Now the sentence looks much simpler. Can you solve it by working backwards? Solving simpler problems can help us in coming up with solutions. Look at this question. Instead of jumping into the problem straight away, we can consider simpler problems first. First, we try putting 2 3s together and see what numbers we can get. Then we try adding one more 3 to the above sentences. The following table shows some possible outcomes. Now we can use the table to make numbers from 1 to 5. Click on the buttons provided to see. Can you proceed to make numbers from 6 to 10? We use approximation to find something out more quickly than the regular way. For example, you had $1,000 to spend. So you went to a departmental store and found the following items and their prices. You wanted to know whether you could buy all the items. Of course, you would not stand there with a pen and a piece of paper to do addition. The best and the quickest way would be approximation. The total price is about $1,100, which is $100 more than $1,000. So you may need to select items to meet the budget. Rounding off gives an approximation to the actual value. Let's look at some other examples. The number of stamps Julie has can be rounded off to 150, correct to the nearest 10. This is because 147 is nearer to 150 than 140. A school population of 1,231 can be rounded off to 1,200, correct to the nearest 100. This is because 1,231 is nearer to 1,200 than 1,300. A city with population of 342,384 is rounded off to 342,000, correct to the nearest 1,000. This is because it is nearer to 342,000 than 343,000. To round off a whole number, we must first find the rounding digit. Suppose we wish to round the number 12,345 to the nearest 100. The rounding digit is 3. Next, look at the digit to the right of the rounding digit. The digit is 4 in this case. If the digit to the right of the rounding digit is less than 5, do not change the rounding digit. If the digit is 5 or more, add 1 to the rounding digit. Then we change all the digits to the right of the rounding digit to 0. Hence we have 12,345 equal to 12,300, correct to the nearest 100. Use the net to catch the correct answer. When we estimate an answer, we are actually giving an approximation of the answer by a quick calculation. Can you make a good estimation for the following? What about this sum? Can you choose the best estimation for each of the following?